Looking for a better future, Marta came to the United States to work and send money back home. But as soon as she had the chance, she sent for her 2 children.
Cuando me vine para acá no pensé que ella se podía venir.
When I came here, I didn't think she could come here, or my son. I know how difficult things are here because my mom was already here, which is what helped us come. It was very hard for me to make a decision to leave my children behind. I was always with them. That's what motivated me to bring them, the need to remain together. I didn't want her to be away from me.
No se quedara ya lejos de mí.
When that happened, Melissa was only 8 years old, and she remembers it was a very hard experience.
Entonces llegar aquí estaba completamente en un sentido sola.
When I got here, I felt very lonely. I did have the company from my mom and grandmother, but all my cousins, my dad, my other grandma, they were all in Colombia. And not knowing English really affected me. It really affected me to hear an unknown language that I wasn't used to. It was really hard at first.
Al principio fue muy difícil.
Her mother remembers her as a hard-working student, always looking for another book to read.
Nunca se queda quieta.
She never stays still. She's always active and looking for things to do. During vacation, she would find something to study or do something different. She was always looking for things to study. She loves to learn.
Le gusta mucho estudiar.
Melissa remembers turning into school to cope with her assimilation and acculturation issues. School became her scapegoat.
Empecé a ver que la escuela era como mi escape, era, okay, bueno, yo puedo ser alguien con el estudio, entonces...
I started to see school as an escape. I could do something through my studies. Then my grades started to improve and I was being more active around 7th or 8th grade. Also, my 7th grade teachers helped me a lot and I enjoyed it. They called me a teacher's pet because I always liked to be around them. And that also helped me to assimilate better.
Eso también como que me ayudó mucho ya a asimilarme un poco.
And one of her teachers, Mr. Jeremy Watson, still sees her as that kind of student.
I know as far as Melissa goes, she's just such a hard-working student, very motivated. She walks into a room and she cheers the place up. Everybody's smiling. She's always in a good mood. And when I first found out about her status, it kind of took me off guard because you never would have realized that somebody with so many ambitions would have such a huge wall to climb.
Yes, Melissa is undocumented. She is graduating high school and not knowing what the future holds.
Una que se llama Posse Scholarship, donde le pagan completamente la universidad a usted.
My advisor was going to recommend me to the Posse Scholarship, which pays for your whole tuition. But she told me you have to be a legal resident or citizen to apply. When she told me that, I got very upset. That day, I called my dad to ask him if there was another way I could fix my status, but nothing has worked. Everything is on standby. And I asked, what else can I do? I can't apply for a scholarship that I could probably get if I had a legal status. I got upset and began to cry. I told him it wasn't fair.
Me llené de rabia y empecé a llorar y dije, no es justo.
Fair or not, this is the reality that Melissa and thousands of others have to face. While she's still in the fight, looking for a way to make it to college, if legislation is not changed, her dreams might have to be put on hold.